Yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To the 10. And he'll be down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback's 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college is a call side of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
2nd and goal from the 1. On for Cohen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 10th touchdown this season, 2nd of the game. As the Bears push further out in front. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time it gets a dough.
Makes the score Bears 26. Lions.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves.
This is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
A minute 55 left go in the 1st half of play. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach, the early games going on. Yet again, he's in picked off around the 41, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well, understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
He'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. First down. It's 6 up, gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of blitz, they come in a little bit leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's an inside. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So on fourth down is the punter, Matt O'Donnell, to kick it away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Look at the clock here. You're inside. Hadn't gone that well.
Go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. There's also something to understanding that you got this last drive. Get some wins now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. And now it's third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Seconds left.
For T.J. Hawkinson. Incomplete. It's fourth down.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. This offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll come from right. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down broad. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
On the return. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they get here. Points.
Never an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan base that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
That's it.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. It is caught. It's Perriman. 20. Touchdown! Brashad Perriman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are a 2-point conversion away from tying this game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one?
Class.
And you all the way around. You're reading. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Jessen.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guy. Motivational speech on the sideline is...
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 53 yards.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Romeo Okwara in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so great team game. We're seeing a pretty good one contested in the third quarter. And they'll bring him down at the 15-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
Brings up third down.
Here, play fakes. They set up to throw. Caught at the 7-yard line. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Darnell Mooney, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Bears 33. Lions 24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And his pass is intercepted the 4th time today. Cyrus Jones picks it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 19.
Now, here's an inside give. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bears, the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Lions 24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the... And a good return as he stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, playing an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Put on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him.
He's going to look deep for Perriman. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for Brissett.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. And get it back.
And he'll out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that.
And now here is another option. Dawson Dixon. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game through his second interception. I mean, we would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with experience or talent. But a quarterback
trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Dunbar with a pick, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football at time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's 2 schools of thought. With that to believe, maybe you take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
On second 11, goal flushed out right. And time final. Can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Hits stride. And there gets beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First down, Detroit.
Off play. Works it for Snead. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And they over at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to play in the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offense is called 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down. At the same time, keep it in the ball.
And oh, look at that, the dime catch. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
First down. Caught left side. Thompson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here, 1st and 10. Now at Soldier Field, it's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. They can get some first downs just as good as running the football. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way.
Pressure, and he's taken out. A Bear sack. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
9 yards.
First down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone. The first in the body language is evident everywhere. Team really in this.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsman, not.
Extra fingers. Throwing on first down, but this one was up to be incomplete. The incompletion there stops clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can outlet. If you hand it off inside, getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. And a grab. Think he got that. Yes. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here. A look throw.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bears will extend their lead. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Bears 50, Lions 24. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their mini 2-game win going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit. Get this off to Jamal Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 27.
A very solid gain of 27.
Lions.
Off on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This defense was definitely aware of the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. More than. There's a for the Millions taken by M.A.A.D.en. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now a first down throw, gone. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First down.
Chewing up big yards. Another nice game. This one goes for 20. Has caught at the 4. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Flush. They get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Lions 32.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Cohen now. And be not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're looking at a win here if they can hold on. He's going to fire one deep over the... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, 78 yards. As the Bears push further out in front.
Santos lining up.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your thought is there bad blood went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about enough?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
It's gone. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And he'll go down. The Bears up there for the sack. Akeem Hicks in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
3rd down.
So the Lions, possession of the football, and welcome you back. They face it. Try to find a late score. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Khalil Mack. He's the culprit, and that is now his 15th sack of the season as his great year continues. Gonna let it fly. Now here is another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it, didn't they? They did make winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
Running with Cohen. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Cohen, the ball
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Complete. That's Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Watch the curl. Check smash.
Now a shotgun snap is still to throw. They will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert, and the Lions will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside. They go back into the last drive. It got his man complete. The 20, 10, 5, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Brashad Perriman, 81 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. So Goff lead his guys up to the line to go for the 2-point conversion. Now Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he takes it all the way. So 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. Oh, did the Lions get it? Yes, they recover. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. It's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
And my goodness, another interception. Done by the Jackson. He'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Goff's pass.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel formation, the victory, game in hand. That's all we want to do now. But
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Will Harris.
Today's final score, Bears.
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just